What's up? What's up? Welcome back. It's time for another dose of Hat Boy Hobby. And you guys have seen the clip earlier. You saw some highlights from a guy wearing jersey number one from the Orlando Magic. Plus, I'm also wearing this shirt right here. It says "Count Your Pennies." So, if you guys are of my age and you guys are already watching NBA basketball back in the '90s, that guy is my main man, Penny Hardaway. So there. So you guys guessed it right. We're gonna talk about Penny Hardaway in this video. Reason behind that is because Penny is celebrating his 49th birthday today, July 18th. So I guess it's just fitting that I share with you guys my humble Penny Hardaway collection. As you guys can see here on top of my desk, I have some items right here. You guys can see some pairs of sneakers right here. These sneakers are Penny Hardaway sneaker shoes from Nike. If you guys are not aware, especially for the younger ones, Penny Hardaway is a Nike athlete back in the days. So he has a lot of signature sneakers. So I have like 8 pairs of sneakers that Penny Hardaway wore and supported during his career in the NBA. So we're gonna talk about that one in a bit, especially this one. I consider this as the third most recognizable basketball shoe of all time. This is the Foamposite ones, and I featured this a couple of weeks ago. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, go right ahead and go to my channel and view it. So we're gonna talk about some of the Nike Air pennies that I have, and apart from that, we're also gonna talk about these NBA cards that you guys can see on top of my desk. So these are my favorite cards. I have like 600 plus NBA cards of Penny Hardaway. However, I did not really put it here anymore because it's gonna occupy a lot of space. But don't worry, I'm gonna share with you guys some of those cards later on. It's like a shoebox full of NBA cards, Penny Hardaway cards, and these cards are actually from the '90s. Majority are from the '90s. This one is from the '90s. It's a combination of some insert cards, rookie cards, and patch cards, game worn cards, I mean, and autograph cards, such as this one, my favorite autograph card. But this is not, a '90s card, just so you know. Again, just like what I've mentioned, this is a combination of the '90s and 2000 and beyond cards. So there. I also have a couple of magazines. One penny is the cover, so it's a Slam magazine, and then the other one features. There's an article that features Penny Hardaway, so I got them as well, or I got it as well back in 2013 or 2012, something around that year. I mean, somewhere around that year. I'm sorry. So there. Penny Hardaway is really my childhood hero. I consider Penny Hardaway as the greatest of all time. Penny Hardaway used to be considered as the next Michael Jordan. Penny and Grant Hill. However, Penny Hardaway got injured, and it slowed down his playing time. His abilities slowed down too. So Penny really did not end up as what we imagined back in the days. So Penny got traded from the Orlando Magic to the Phoenix Suns. It was called Backcourt 2000, Penny and Jason Kidd. However, both players were injured during their first year and really did not end up, just like how we wanted them to be. And then got traded to the New York Knicks and then the Miami Heat and all that. However, Penny Hardaway was not the Penny Hardaway of the '90s during that time anymore. But I really do not care. That really did not stop me from collecting Penny Hardaway cards. I mean, Penny Hardaway is my idol, so I really do not care whether eBay prices or Beckett value of the cards are really not that promising and not really high end. I really do not care. So long as I have a Penny Hardaway card, I'm all good. I mean, I guess if that player is your idol, that player is your favorite player, you really do not care. So that's just me being a super fan. And Though my collection is really not that huge, I consider myself really as a big Penny Hardaway fan. So there. Okay. So I'm talking too much right now. I know you guys are excited to see some sneakers, my NBA cards, and the magazine that I mentioned. But before you do that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. It's Hatboy Hobby. Just hit that subscribe button. There's a bell icon right beside it. You may want to click that as well so that you will get notified in if ever I have new uploads and contents. So there. Okay. I know you guys are excited. I am excited to share my kicks and my cards. So I'll see you in a bit and we'll talk pennies. Alrighty? Take note. Pennies, not that's how it's pronounced. I'm not gonna say it. I know this video is not made for kids, but I'm not gonna say it. Penny Hardaway, pennies. Alright? I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're gonna start with this pair from 1994. This is called the Nike Air Up. There you go. And this was worn by Penny Hardaway and Scottie Pippen back then. And of course, Penny Hardaway sporting the Orlando Magic colorway, which is the black, white, and royal blue, while Scottie Pippen is of course wearing with has the one with a red swoosh. So this is not a signature shoe yet of Penny Hardaway, but if you guys will try to Google this pair, Penny Hardaway has that road player exclusive or what we call PE of this shoe. Wherein instead of having that Nike Air logo at the back, it's his number, jersey number. I mean, there's one right here. So there, it comes with a black blue colorway. I love the design of this because um of the arrow. If you guys will notice, this pretty much represents like an arrow, this alternate black and white, which kind of says move forward and run the floor. So pretty much like how Penny Hardaway used to play, run and gun, checking if there's some people on the break, especially if Shaquille O'Neal is running the floor as well. So there. And one particular trivia about this kicks, this is one of the most memorable kicks because this is the same pair that Penny Hardaway was wearing when he dunked on Patrick Ewing. If you guys can't remember that, just rewind this clip. I mean this video, and I showed you that on my introduction. So again, this is the same pair that Penny was wearing when he dunked on Patrick Ewing. And this is the Nike Air Up. Up next is this pair from 1995. Yes, again in the Orlando Magic colorway. This pair is called Nike Air Flight 1. And this is pretty much like an introduction to Penny Hardaway's signature line with Nike. As you guys can see here, there's this heel tab with the number one on it. Though I lost it, it's already broken again. This is a 2012 release. This is an 8-year-old pair. But yeah, this only goes to show that hey, Nike's like saying, hey, watch out, Penny Hardaway is gonna have his own signature line with us. So there, I love this pair because of the old school Nike Swoosh Air logo plus the eyes right here. I call them the eyes. This material or this same design was used as well in the Nike Zoom rookies. You guys might want to Google that one too. I love that pair as well, though Penny did not wear them in a live NBA game. So there. This is the same pair that Penny was wearing in the series where they defeated the Jordan-led Bulls in '95 on their way to the 1995 NBA Finals against the Houston Rockets, which unfortunately they got swept. So there, this same pair is also worn by Penny Hardaway. Or sorry, not this same pair, but the triple white colorway of this one was worn by Penny Hardaway during the media day of the Dream Team 2 1996 Olympics. We all know Penny was part of that team. Um, Also, another trivia, guys. The black colorway of this one was worn by Michael Jordan in an NBA game against the Orlando Magic. And Penny Hardaway was honored because of all the Nike sneakers out there. Michael Jordan decided to wear his signature sneakers. But Michael Jordan, when he wore the black pairs of this one, he cut this one because again he's not wearing jersey number one. So there. This is designed by Eric Aver, one of the best Nike or sneaker designers back in the 90s. And take note of this heel, of this tongue, guys. The pinstripes, which is, a match to the jerseys of the jersey of or the Orlando Magic back in the 90s. We all know that the Orlando Magic is one of the few teams who's sporting pinstripes in their jerseys. So there, guys, this is the Nike Air Flight 1. Next is the first official signature shoe of Penny Hardaway with Nike, and this is called Air Max Penny or Penny 1. This was worn by Penny Hardaway in the 95-96 season. So there, I love the bold design. Apologies for the condition. It's pretty banged up, guys. This is an old pair from 2011, so that's why. So, but I know a lot of you guys will appreciate because this is a little trip down memory lane. So the material is already breaking up. It's kind of chipping, so or paint chips and all that. But then this is still an awesome pair from Nike. I like the bold design, of course. This swoosh right here, the swoosh on the sole, the airbag, and of course, this is the very first that has that 1 cent logo, Penny Hardaway. So they're probably the second most iconic sneaker logo in history behind the Jumpman logo. There, we have the Jordan logo, we have the Kobe logo. I would really say this is the second best, the most iconic. So there. Again, there's this pinstripe, just like the Air Flight 1, because of the pinstripe jerseys of the Orlando Magic. So this is in the Orlando Magic colorway, black, white, and royal blue. So here it is, guys. I love this pair. This is the Air Max Penny 1. Okay, moving on is this Air Penny 2. So this one, just like my Air Penny 1, this one is pretty banged up as well. I got this back in 2009. So this is I had to check the heel, the tag inside, but yeah, this is from 2009. This is the design is a lot different compared with the first one. This waves right here, plus this gray lining or this gray line right here, it kind of flashes or illuminates, so to speak, when light flashes on it. So there, including this oval right here. This is, of course, airbag is still in existence, meaning I mean that's pretty much like a staple design with Nike signature shoes. This airbag right here, and of course there's this carbon fiber thingy right here. And in this one, Nike started using the Air Zoom or the Zoom Air technology. If you're seeing something that has a lot of circles and lines and all that, the ripple effect, so to speak, that's a Zoom technology or a Nike Zoom Air technology. So there, this one is pretty banged up. See, the plastic thingy right here is already gone. Its material is kind of brittle, so every time you move they break apart, they fall apart. So there, so this is an awesome design still, one of the best. I have the white colorway or the home colorway back when I was 14 years old. That's why this is special to me. and then there's that Air logo right here, you know. So there, and then of course there should be a 1 cent logo right here, and then the 1 cent logo at the back, and of course right here. I love it when they have a lot of 1 cent logos and swoosh logos, because it makes it bold, and the branding is really awesome. And I have this is the road colorway. I have a different colorway, guys, which is pretty much different. And this is a retro release. I'll show it, and here it is. This is the Sprite colorway. If you're a LeBron fan, you guys might be very familiar with this colorway because LeBron 8 Lows has the same colorway, Sprite colorway, this yellow green colorway, plus this type of blue, or this shade of blue. So there. However, the difference between this and the OG colorway, or the one that I just showed you, the road colorway, is uh, let me show. Let's compare here. This one is 1 cent logo. This one is swoosh, and then there as well, alternate mismatch, so to speak. So there. And I love this colorway. I love the Sprite colorway. I got this back in 2013. I love this pair. Plus, Sprite is my favorite soda, so that's why this one is getting a lot of love. So there, this is your Air Penny 2 Sprite colorway, and this is your Air Penny 2 Orlando Magic colorway. Now we have this pair from 1997 as well, and probably the third most recognizable shoe or basketball shoe of all time, the Air Foam Posit ones. I already have a separate video, or I featured this in one of my videos a couple of weeks ago, so you might want to check that out too. But then again, this uses the futuristic design, and also this made way for the Air Penny 3 design, because somehow Air Penny 3 has a touch of the foam posit technology. So there, this is a really awesome pair. But the one that I wanted to have is the Sharpie colorway. When remember back then, again, NBA has an issue with the color of the sneakers that the players are wearing. So Penny had to draw some lines, in between. This particular gap right here, just so NBA will allow that colorway. It was released 5 6 years ago. So if you guys will notice, I flashed you some photos when I was thinking of copying that pair. It's a pack. It's the Sharpie foams plus the Air Penny 6, which was not really worn by Penny Hardaway in a live NBA game. But there. So again, this is an awesome design. It's already yellowing. Yellowish. And also, the carbon fiber is still intact somehow, and this is nice. And of course, that 1 cent logo. So just watch my video, guys, about Air Foam Posit One. Go check the videos of my channel, and this is the Air Foam Posit One. Okay, up next is this pair, Nike Air Penny 3. Again, this is still designed by Eric Aver, one of the best in the 90s, thanks to you. So this debuted in 1997. They were the first, I would say this is the first signature line of Penny Hardaway where they used to feature the foam posit technology. So, pretty much like this. And I like the design, or especially this colorway, because this pretty much looks like a liquid flowing. I call this the Air Penny 3 liquids. I don't know if that's accurate, but I call it that. This design right here is very slick. And apologies again for the condition of my pair. I got this back in, I think, 2000. There's no tag. It's already It's not here anymore, but I'm pretty positive I got this more than 8 years ago. So that's why you will notice, it's already, there's soul separation already. Again, this is using the Zoom Air technology. There you go, just like what I mentioned. If there's like a ripple effect, so to speak, it is using the Zoom Air technology. There's the 1 cent logo. So there. What I like about the second thing that I like in this pair is this one. I mean, this one, the chrome thingy with Penny's logo on it. In fact, this one still has that plastic covering, if you guys noticed. So there, futuristic design as well. Again, awesome pair. Of course, airbag is still there, and then that's it. And then also the bands right here that looks like a strap for better traction when you're moving, when you're running, and all that. So there, this is the Air Penny 3. Okay, so I had to save the fresh for last. Yes, because this is the freshest Air Penny pair that I own. And this is the last signature shoe of Penny Hardaway as an NBA player. So this is also, I believe, his last season with the Orlando Magic, and I have the home colorway white, royal blue, and black. And this is, you know, this is I got this 2017, um, and it's from Foot Locker USA. Thanks to my in-laws who got this for me. I haven't really worn this and walked in this pair. I just had to fit them, and that's it. But this Air Penny 4 has is totally different compared with the first three because of the strap right here, which is also used in the Huaraches, the modern Nike Air Huaraches, the one that was endorsed by Kobe when he just signed with the Nike brand. So there, plus there's that 1 cent logo like a shoe cover, just like the old school Converse and Nikes were in. They cover the laces and all that. So there, I'm allowed to say Converse because Nike owns Converse, so that's fine. And this also has some bold branding, not the swoosh, but of course the 1 cent logo. They have like four of them: one, two, three, and of course four. And there's still that carbon fiber, just like Air Penny 2, 3, and 4. So, or Air Penny 2 and 3. So of course airbag is still present. It is a signature, a staple design for Nike signature basketball shoes. So there. What else? There's that strap. I haven't really played. Probably try. Probably one of these days I will wear them, but I don't go out. I work at home. I work from home, so I don't think that's an option. But yeah, this is still one of the best sneakers, guys. In fact, Stephon Marbury played in this pair when he was still with the New Jersey Nets. This same colorway, you might want to Google that one if you don't believe me, but I know for sure. So, and Penny Hardaway also wore this pair back in his days with the Phoenix Suns, the first season with them. So there, that wraps up my humble sneaker collection, Penny Hardaway sneaker collection. So I have like 8 pairs. I have the Air Up Flight 1, um, Air Max Penny, Air Penny 1, Air Penny 2, Air Penny 2 Sprite, Air Penny 3, Air Penny 4, and of course my favorite, the Foam Posit. So there.